Colossians 3:21. Fathers, do not provoke your children, lest they become discouraged. All right, this is really interesting because, we're looking at specific demographics. He talked to wives, and he talked to husbands, and then children, and now fathers. Now, this word fathers, it could be parents, but in the context, it's probably actually dads. Dads, do not provoke your children. Do not stir them up to anger or to challenge or to provoke. Do not stir them up in a negative way, right? So this is important because remember, husbands, because of a man's nature, husbands were told not to be too harsh and not to be bitter, to cause bitter feelings. And now men, again, need to be reminded specifically because of our own weaknesses that we need to not provoke, not to stir up our children. So don't do that, lest they become discouraged. You don't want your kids to be discouraged. You don't want your kids to be beat down. So fathers have a huge role to play in the lives of their children in the way that they speak to them, the way that they treat them, so that they're not stirring them up to anger. Rather, they need to stir them up towards love and good deeds. They need to be an example by loving their wives and then loving their children well. So do this well, or else your children will become discouraged. This word's only used once in the New Testament, right? You do not want them to become discouraged because as a father, you are representing God the Father, and you want to treat them the way that our Heavenly Father treats us, which is loving, which is patient, which is compassionate heart and gentleness. See, all the things he'd already talked about before. Now, in the application here, we need to do that within our inter-family relationships as well.